Steve's back.
I'm back.
Now it really will get. Now the picture will really get fractured. Here we go. We're gonna him sit there. He gets Saturdays.
Okay, when I do that, it goes away. Let me just wash my hands.
You know, it only went away on your computer. The picture didn't disappear on there that time.
Well, I guess we didn't solve it.
Well, the picture's back. That's all that matters.
The problem being that our picture is getting extremely distorted. It seemed to happen whenever I spoke into the mic. What are we doing?
Oh.
You don't want me to do it?
Well, I think we just did it a minute ago. She's going to think you're all perverts.
No, Grace said to do it, Carlene.
Grace, read your own notes.
In a while.
Oh.
Hasn't it been a couple of hours?
I think it was 3:30 or something.
All right. We don't want to annoy the dog.
She's getting to the point where it becomes nearer. She runs away.
Yeah, this is the problem I had before when a dog got sick, is that everybody wanted to pat the dog and bother the dog. Let the dog sleep for a while. I was going to go in there and lie on her bed, but I thought, no, I better not, because then she wouldn't have a place to lie down.
Yeah.
So she has priority there. Let's give her the bed to lie down and rest. Hello.
Hi, Steve.
Hello.
You're here.
I'm here.
Did you shower yet?
Not yet. I will very shortly.
Yeah.
You didn't shower yet?
Do I look like I showered yet? Do I
No.
smell like I showered
Yeah,
yet?
you didn't shower
shower
yet.
yet.
No.
Oh, no. No shower yet. Pretty soon.
Okay.
Well, disappointing today that we didn't get to do our puppy derby, but there's just a lot going
There's
on.
just too much going on.
And we'll redo it at another time.
We'll have our own derby.
There you go.
Right.
We might have
Okay.
to put nose and tails on the volunteers tomorrow and let them run it out.
That would be cool, huh?
There you go. Yeah.
That would be good.
All right. Well, Bailey already bought me the basket because
Oh.
she got tired of the whole wait.
Oh, excuse me.
I had it right there, and she brought it over here and said, "Can I eat now?"
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
There you go, so you can leave.
exactly.
That's the wrong one. That's the right one.
You know, now you're just getting downright picky.
That's right.
What's the matter? Don't you know that?
So who do I look like right now?
Right. Okay.
All right.
We're off and running. Oh, is the derby off and running? Really? No.
No, it's 6:30 something. I don't know.
6:30.
Yeah, we just couldn't get it done today. There's just so much going on here right now.
Hey, listen, somebody said, "Why don't you have mail call tomorrow?" It's really been a bad day.
Yeah, it's been
Well, I had a bad day. It's just we got a lot done.
it's been a tough day. Challenging day.
I started the holes on the new tent all by myself
Nice.
because I know that guy's going to come through with many $1,000s to put that tent in, and I don't want to do that. We have the tractor, and we have a whole bunch of would-be engineers, and we got a lot of string and a siphon hose. And what else do you need?
Is this a new name? Davis
What?
here now?
I don't know. I didn't recognize it.
Well, that's a very
And I
fancy
don't-
thing.
I don't-
Isn't that pretty?
I like that.
I don't recognize what they're eating either. Or whatever they're doing with it. They're shredding things.
Who is?
The people. That thing. They're
She's
shredding.
reading the poo pickers.
Oh. What is it? What's the company?
Adama? She got 12 of them.
Purpose.
It cleans and lubricates. Oh, I see.
I'll just quit right there.
Wait a minute now. It's easy to use sheet for cleaning and lubricating shredder blades.
Oh, okay, now you're talking. That's better.
Right. It's interesting the things people send us. That's I'm just trying to keep my education up to be fairly current, at least in a certain century.
And it helps you find a few marbles.
Help me find marbles.
We need to find all the marbles we can find.
I haven't got
She's
any
pretty
more.
much lost all of her
I've
marbles.
lost mine too.
Or-
I've lost mine.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. This is part of a applicant sort of thing.
Oh, put that in the with the envelope and put it in with. You guys eating? It looks good.
Pizza. Donuts? Oh, really?
What happened?
I said, what are they eating? It looks so good. They said day-old donuts.
I brought some apple turtle things, whatever. Yeah, those are
There's
good.
ice cream in the freezer up here if you want some.
There's pizza down there, and
from
there's.
Spain. I had gelato like every day.
What did,
I had gelato in Spain every day.
did you really? How was the trip?
It was awesome. But I was running in the Royal Maze, and I checked it out.
Ooh.
It was fun.
Okay, this guy's got to stop sending me this stuff. It's a donkey rescue place, and I sent them a bunch of money once because I figured in Mary's memory I had to try and rescue the donkeys. But I have a problem with him, and it's going to go along with what Janine said the other day. He will spend $3,000 putting a donkey back together that was in absolutely dreadful, terrible shape and things like that. And he doesn't have enough money to save all the young ones that are there. You know,
So that one probably should have been put down. And,
should go to sleep.
yeah.
Probably was in pain anyway. Let's try and save it and put it all over the front page and make it look great. I'm thinking, no, it costs too much money to save that one.
Yeah.
When, you know, that one could have gone to sleep
You saved 10
and saved
Saved
10 others or 15 others or something.
No, I don't think we need to.
This word foundation is attached to this.
Well, it says cyber grants.
And it
so-
looks like it's a check thing on the bottom here.
Which is even better.
That's a nice one.
Oh, good. Well, we'll do that then. Is that an employee matching donation?
I
Is that
don't
what that is?
know. It's
I bet it is.
$145. It's $145. By the employees of
Yep. Yeah, that's what it is.
employees of.
Oh, that's nice. Hi, Laura.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's who it was. Liz and Dave Sanker. West Hartford, Connecticut. Are you paying attention?
Who was it? Liz and Dave?
Listen,
See?
put the brandy
Liz and-
bottle down.
Liz and
You're
Dave.
too young.
Liz,
Liz.
Liz and Dave.
And
We
Dave.
brought Carlene brandy in it, and she filled
Sanker?
the bottle in her room.
How do you
We have to
spell
get
that?
back to Betsy.
Sanker.
Just like it sounds.
Well, that's how I spell it. I don't know if it's right or not. You know, working around here is very hard. It really is very hard. That's got money attached to it. How are we going to do this?
Put it in the middle drawer up here.
Middle drawer.
And it's kind of become obvious to me that not everybody's got the stamina to manage. Particularly that pregnant lady that we were today. Oh, look at
Oh, well,
They came from Chicago.
they came
them.
from
They came all from
Chicago.
Chicago. They were good.
They were really
good.
And they made a donation, so
And
she
they
could.
certainly did. No, my only
Yes?
comment is
Yeah,
there's
she's
certain
pregnant.
people. She's pregnant.
She
She was here today?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Really?
gestated on Puppy Hill watching puppies.
That's right.
Gave her a
gave-
nice job.
We gave her a nice job. So sometimes there are people who I don't think are capable of doing some of the hard labor jobs around
No.
here. And if they can't, then they have to have other suggestions being made. And if they can't, they can't. You know,
Her hard labor was coming in August.
her hard life's coming. You got a box behind you.
I do. Would you like it?
Yeah, I like
My
that.
man, how about the suitcase?
I
We
know.
open that one next.
Wait a minute. All the volunteers for STP are getting sent on a trip. That's what this is, right?
No. There's no way in hell you're all taking off on me. I would survive.
Oh, bummer.
While you're opening that, I have to thank. Keep opening. You don't have to stop. I got to thank Susan for helping me out today with the meat. Oh my God.
Oh, really?
We got 12 bins done today, and I
Nice.
probably, with all that was going on today, I probably would have gotten about 2 or 3 done. So it was a huge, huge help.
Well, it's always nice to have people learn how to do this.
Well, her forearms are going to be very sore tonight because she was cutting away and
Okay.
You did a great job.
Good.
Gosh, do you remember
No.
before the chipping business? And we used to sit in the tea tent in front of the fire in the freezing cold with these sharp knives cutting frozen beef piece by piece.
Remember that, Paula?
Oh my God.
Look, I got marbles already.
She
Whoa,
found her marbles.
That's from the marble factory.
Oh,
And
it's
they're all white.
perfect.
Look at
They're choking hazards. That's fine. I'm choking.
that.
Oh,
No
those
one
are
swallow
perfect.
these. Got it?
Don't
Okay.
eat the marble.
All right. No one
Don't play-
swallow them.
Nobody under
They're
3
not.
years old.
Those are not candy.
That's right.
Excuse me.
What?
Are you picking that up?
No. I'm trying to find the letter in the bottom from the lady who said it.
Oh, what was her name? I can't remember her name. Oh God, it was
Symmetry.
two nights ago.
Let's try that one.
No, it
There
wasn't.
is a piece of
Symmetry.
paper down here stuck.
Don't rip it. This was the marble factory in Iowa.
There we go. No, it's not.
Oh, it's not? I withdraw. I retract. I read that too. Humming.
Well, I got
Sorry,
marble.
Bailey. Well, you're gonna get a lot more too because she's still gonna come through.
Great. Well, that means I don't have to make an umbrella tonight out of the
Oh no.
dog food bags. I can play with marbles.
But what this does mean is that how many do you do in a night? 10?
10.
All right. So
So you should do 5
how many are in a
And
bag?
in an umbrella.
It doesn't say. I'm guessing, like, how many marbles do you think are in a bag? You think 100?
120.
Well, I don't know.
I don't
it doesn't
either.
say. I'm just guessing. All right. So
Well,
let's
if you
just
knew,
say-
you wouldn't be asking, would you?
Correct.
Good.
Well,
Go
actually, I
ahead.
might anyway. Just
Yeah,
to
you're
talk-
right.
All right. So let's say there's 100 marbles in each bag.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 10 nights per bag.
Yeah. That's
So-
a month.
That's a month of sleepless nights for you. You really want to do that?
She's
I have
had
no
like
choice.
70 years of sleepless nights.
Did I show you my glue problem?
No, I didn't know you had a glue
Oh, I had a
problem.
glue problem. I ordered a new glue gun with a funny, really sticky point, needle point. And so I ordered a bag of glue to go with it. And I thought, well, I'll just order 2 bags, right? So I ordered 2 bags of glue. 1 bag. I have another bag just like it in here.
Well, between those and those, it looks like we're going to be in the monkey fist business for the next 5 years or
This
so.
is not. That's not going to be that long. Look at those up there.
Yeah, but if there's 100 in each bag,
How many
there's
bags
1,
are there?
2, 3.
Does 10 a night.
There's 4 bags there. There's 400.
That's 40 nights.
That's 40 nights.
40 days and 40 nights. Isn't that the rain thing?
Alibaba. 40 nights.
No, it rained for 40
No, it
nights.
rained for
That-
40 days and 40 nights. It's
Yes,
why they
I know.
built the ark.
That
Built
would
the
be
ark.
Noah.
No.
Noah.
Let's do that again. That sounded really good. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Noah. Okay.
All right.
All
Have you
right.
got any questions?
I don't, but maybe they do.
Are you going to tell
But
them
I
about the
could.
check?
No? Okay. All right, let's move on. I've got about 15 minutes before I need to go take my shower, so.
Oh, you need to take it now. 15 minutes before you're going to take the
You
shower.
trying to tell me something?
No.
It might take you 15 minutes to get down to the shower.
What happened to my drinking
Nah.
water? Am I getting a drink of water out of this whole project? Is that mine?
No, but it's brand
It is
new.
now.
Brand new. Okay, I'll take it.
Put a monkey fist on it.
Put a monkey fist on it.
All right, someone wants to know if whatever made
It's from Tennessee.
if whatever made Simon sick is still around when the new pups are due, would you consider having them off the farm?
I will do whatever George tells me.
Okay.
It all gets complicated about when she had her when the mama had her last shot, because she will be passing off antibodies to protect the puppies for a while, and that's why you have to wait to give them their shots to 6 weeks or so, and then you're never too sure, so you give it 10 weeks and 16 weeks or something like that. Because the mother's colostrum may be interfering with the development of the antibodies, or something like that. Don't I sound like I know what I'm talking about? You wouldn't want to just pull my feet, would you, so that I could get out there?
Careful.
Oh!
Sometimes, careful,
Go,
sometimes they
boy.
come off. Be careful.
Is that enough?
Well, try, yeah. No.
What?
I was just trying to get away from this whole thing a little bit here. You gotta pull a chair to. Okay, that's good.
Are you okay now?
Right.
Wait a minute.
No comment. Okay, let's move on.
Are you okay? You little,
You all right?
do you need some grapes?
I'm getting claustrophobic back there.
These brandy, and I forgot it. I'm
The
sorry.
brand, I haven't even had any brandy.
Sorry,
And marbles, very nice marbles.
No, I'm not.
Glass marbles. Wow. Just think of that, marbles.
Do they have plastic marbles?
No, these are glass.
I understand that, but I was asking, do they have plastic ones? I've never seen them. I wonder if they do.
I don't know, but are you aware what they've done to the marbles? They've wounded them all.
Oh, yeah, they're flat.
They're flat.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not even round anymore.
For decorating purposes.
Perfect.
You're not really gonna open that now.
We're gonna find out why they make flat marbles.
I'm just thinking with the kind of weekend we've had so far.
So they're,
Murphy's Law. I'm not picking them up either.
don't dump those on the floor, please.
I got you. You want to put that on my bed
Get a
in
bucket.
my bed? Would you want to put this in my bed?
Oh, someone who's
I have a
over-
bucket on my bed. It's full of
So
the rest of the marble making
Could we
department.
put one under your mattress to see if
No.
you fail it like the Petey and the Princess?
No, but who's ever overnighting tonight, when they hear all these marbles cascading onto the floor, get in there quick before she gets out of bed.
I have a bucket in there.
No, she opened it.
I opened it because I wanted to take out a marble.
I don't think it's flat.
No, they're not. I didn't want flat marbles. I had to. These aren't flat marbles. These are round marbles. But the ones you can try and go buy in a store are round. I mean, are flat. Yeah, see, that's 9/16.
That's what you wanted, right?
That's right.
There you go, perfect.
Do you want me to take that marble back?
No, because it goes in here now. See?
You could put the rest away though.
That's what I do when I'm stuck on hole. I sit here and make marbles.
So somebody's asking, do we know what's wrong with Gabby yet?
No, probably the same thing everybody else has. She don't feel good. They get it by degrees.
How much did we accomplish today? Holy crap, let me tell you.
Go ahead, you tell them. I'll hold the mic.
I wouldn't even know where to begin. I mean, because everybody was,
Bleaching kennels.
yeah, we bleached,
Every
Skip
kennel's
and I.
bleached.
Yep. Good.
Every field's been poo picked
Yep,
to minutia.
yep.
Laundry room's been cleaned out.
Yeah,
All the old
Leslie
linen's
and
been cleaned
stripped,
out.
and you, right, you and Leslie stripped that down
Somebody
today?
washed the table of the T10.
The T10 has been bleached, hosed, washed,
Stripped, yeah.
stripped.
And I laid out the new building, the third side.
And dug a
3
couple
holes.
holes, yeah.
Well, do I have courage to go for it? It's 22 holes. I gotta dig 22 holes.
It's better than a golf course.
I know.
Really.
Yes. And that would save having to hire somebody to do it. And then I just have to hire him to bring in dirt, because we're gonna need a lot of dirt.
Couldn't we just rent one of those auger things and dig them?
The problem with that in New England is they go around at 2,200 RPMs. You
Okay.
hit a rock and you go around at 2,200 RPMs. I've done that, been there, done that. And I actually have one that goes in the back of the tractor out there.
That could be kind
But
of
it's just too
interesting to
damn
see.
dangerous.
All right.
Throws rocks all over the place. My soup spoon will do fine. I'll do it with the tractor. What?
That sounds like a Tuesday mail call activity.
What?
Go out there and put you on a tractor and watch you go around. at
It could be kind
2200
of interesting to watch.
RPMs.
Right.
Just saying.
Or instead, because the derby will be over, every volunteer that shows up tomorrow, they get a soup spoon. Here,
There you
dig a hole.
Go dig a hole.
Go dig a hole. save the rocks.
Well, technically, if I have to put one post in here, one wooden post in here, the damn soup spoon is better than the post hole digger. You go down here and you pick up and you think you've got it. You've got one little rock between, and all the dirt goes out, and you got one rock. And I have found it quicker to use a soup spoon. So there.
And there
I
you
have a
it.
stainless steel soup spoon that's in my toolbox. These are big holes. I had to dig, these have to be a foot across. So I'll dig them with a tractor, but I will trim it up with a soup spoon because I've got to fit it right up against the wall. So
And if
there.
the holes are still there when we have Dog Fest. We could just fill each one with soup, and
So there you
there
go.
you go. 22 people can dine.
Yeah. Well, we're going to fill them back up.
Chowder.
Chowder. I need more garbage. I didn't mind. I got, but
Be careful.
Right. I'm putting these sauna tubes in, and then we're going to put some rocks in, and then concrete in. But I have to have there is such a thing as a ground anchor, since you all asked. It's a rod with a loop at the top, and you stick the rod down the middle of this sauna tube. You fill it up with rocks and concrete, so it's a solid lump, and then you can tie the building down. Because the problem with this building is down, not up. Because it could take off like a sail. So that's why you have to kind of screw it to the ground, and that's what these things are. That's what we're doing. Any more
That was
questions?
AJ that asked that question about how much did we accomplish today. You know damn well how much we accomplished today.
Ah,
And by the way, thank you, AJ, for when you were here. You were great.
look at Sourpuss over there in the corner.
What?
There you go. That's better. Okay.
See if she still says that after we do our Friday night mail call.
How is Simon doing? Simon is doing
Simon is
much
doing
better.
fine.
Yeah, he's doing great.
He just
really
ate
is.
a whole huge dinner. I fed him.
Excellent.
He ate dry mixed with canned.
a regular?
A bowl, regular bowl.
Oh, wow.
Drank.
Who did you ask about that?
I just did it. I was down there.
I know, we've been supposed to be feeding him small amounts.
They were feeding him small amounts, and then he got some dry food earlier mixed with it. So I didn't give him the full bowl.
Well,
I
that's-
mixed some dry with half a
Oh,
can.
okay,
He ate
okay,
it.
that's fine.
Yep.
That's fine. He's not to have a full bowl.
No. Wasn't
Okay.
a full bowl. I just
He
mixed
can
it with
have
half a can.
contents of a full bowl in the course of a day, but he's supposed to be getting about, a cup every hour or something.
And he was hungry, and like 20 minutes later, he was like, "Hello, I'm still
Yep.
here."
And he didn't throw it up or anything weird.
No. So I
Good.
spoon-fed him.
Okay, next problem.
Sounds like me. All right. How are May, Vivian, Merle, and Clark doing?
Well, they're in there. I don't know.
In there.
Is Grace in there with them?
Tennessee.
Someone's with it. They're all asleep right now.
They're all asleep.
Tennessee's watching him.
Oh, okay.
Where is the new building going to be put?
It's going to be sort of in front of all of in front of all of Bud's stuff where he cuts wood. We've flattened it out and smoothed it out, and it's going to, it's 30 foot by 40 foot. So that you'll come out of the tea tent, past the two tables, and go straight across the walkway that goes to the chicken coop, and you'll go into the umbrella thing. So there.
AJ said now because of the way I answered, I have her thinking about Mr. Roberts.
Mr. Roberts?
Yeah, the movie.
Oh, yes.
Remember with
Oh,
Jack Lemmon and.
do I remember? No.
From tedium to apathy and back again.
Yeah.
The what?
That's the line from the movie. From tedium to apathy and back again.
yeah.
Okay.
Today
Yep.
was
It was,
not tedious, apathetic, or anything else. It
No,
was
it
tiring.
was like nuts.
Tiring.
It was nuts. As far as the pups are doing, they're all just kind of we'll wait and see. And
Wait and see.
Yeah, they're holding their own. All right, Blue Penguin said she thinks that she heard you say that 22 holes need to be dug.
Right.
Wondering, will you use the famous spoon that makes Sheila Fluffy's hubby cringe and shake his head?
Yep.
Okay.
I already did.
Where are you planning to place the teepee?
The teepee will then be in front of it. The teepee is where I smoothed out some stone dust. It's ready to take the teepee, which I really hope we do get it there tomorrow. Depends on how many people come tomorrow to help.
How many people do you need to do that?
One. One Indian woman can put up the thing in an hour.
Okay, none of,
Now, I have seen a case where 3 men took a week.
okay.
And we had, what, 4 women in 4 days?
We had no, we put it up pretty quick.
We had Sheila, Grace,
We have a GoPro of it.
Sheila, Grace, Carlene, Juliana, and I, and maybe Janine's son. We put it up in one day.
How many was that again?
Oh, we had it up in a couple hours.
Yeah, it didn't take a full day.
No, it's
Like 5 or 6 people there, though.
you really need 2. But if you get, are we talking about the TP or not here? I mean, come on. If you get the first 3 poles up, which it takes a little strength and balancing. If you get those up, the rest will go up in 45 minutes.
So the 3, like like a tripod.
A tripod. And there's a certain way you put them up. You put down two sticks on the ground, and then the other one on at a bit of an angle, and you tie them up at the top. And then you pick that pair up, and when you get it to the point where it's just about to hit you in the head, you swing 1 foot around, and you got it.
Not me.
No, it can be done, because I did it.
Sure.
I did do it by myself, but I had to have somebody, I had to put the tractor there to tie that rope to hold it while I swung the other thing around. And then you just take 1 stick at a time, but the damn things there's 27 feet long, those poles.
The part I found the
I
hardest
remember them being
was
very awkward to handle.
putting the pole with the canvas on.
That's the lift pole. That's heavy.
It was heavy.
I remember, though, how you showed me how you're supposed to, like lift and
Yep,
wrap around.
yep.
I forget how, but
You
it was
showed the mini,
interesting.
on the mini teepee.
Well, that's right.
Remember the mini teepee?
Mini teepee, yeah, yeah. It can be done. Can be done.
You ready to take over? I need to go take a shower. Yes. Oh,
I can't hear what'd she say?
what?
Who?
It's the Crumbs.
It's the Crumb's birthday
So
today.
we should say happy birthday to the Crumbs.
Go right at it.
I'm not singing. I think we should say.
Oh, no. Come on. Everyone's going to join in. Ready? 1, 2, and a 1, and a 2, and a...
And a 3 and a 4 and a 5.
Happy
Birthday to you.
Happy
Look at
birthday.
Bailey. She's leaving.
Crumbs.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, boys. That was Sissy and the Bob.
We woke her up, poor Bailey.
Oh, Bailey's going, stop.
Bailey, what is this? What did they do?
Susan is also...
You can lie down again.
Susan is also now an honorary member of the SDP Meat Cutters Local.
Oh.
Just so you know.
Were we that bad, Bailey? She's trying to close her ears.
Yeah, we heard it in your ears.
Well, if you really want to, well. On them post-nasal drip. Bailey's good. She is a good girl.
You know what, Bailey? When Steve sings, I have the same reaction.
That's what I do to people. I'm sorry. On that note, I'm going to just go take a shower. I'm getting out of here.
Okay.
Everybody's a critic.
I tell ya. Thanks, Bailey.
She's been having trouble with the post-nasal drip lately.
Me too.
Oh my God. Could have worked out better if we tried.
Okay.
Any more questions?
I'm trying to figure out where you left off.
You weren't paying any attention?
No, but I have to read. I'm reading from the bottom up, and I'm like, oh, we've done
How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good to see you. How are you
Good to see
doing?
you too.
Sometimes I think the men come here just to hug everybody.
Well, sometimes people need a hug.
There you go.
Ray all by himself.
No, not gonna. No, not gonna go there.
We
No.
want it to stand.
I think I put in today's Daily Doggy the link to the GoPro episode of putting up the. It is very funny, and it's how we did it.
I'll put up a pup tent,
Blue paper.
but I'm not doing the.
We have a pup. We have a pup tent. We have a whole bunch of teepee poles that are not long enough, that are in the puppy area. And we had an umbrella last year with it. Remember that?
Yes, we did.
And then till they ate it.
Until they ate it. It made a nice shade structure.
It
until they
wasn't.
ate it.
Yep. Okay, go. That's it?
That's it? Is everybody sleeping on the weekend?
Nope. Nope. Yep.
What?
No questions.
No questions.
No question.
People are saying they agree with Bailey.
Okay.
Is pig wrangler is one of your careers?
Yep. I've done many commercials with pigs. I did a movie. What? The Opposite Sex. That was not the name of the movie when we did it. They changed the name, and I don't know what happened. But at any rate, it had to do with 6 pigs on a ballpark. They were supposed to be dressed up like the ball players, and they had to have funny ball player hats, which a pig's head is not meant to take a hat. It's just the wrong shape. So that was problem number 47.
Was it the opposite sex and how to live with them?
I don't know. The Opposite Sex. There's a pig. There's a baseball scene in it.
Well, that's the scene. Carlene White, miscellaneous crew, pig wrangling.
You're in IMOB.
Oh God, what is that?
Of the International Movie Database.
Movie that? Well, probably it is.
Yes, you're in there.
Anybody who works in the movies has an entry, so if you made movies.
I made a lot of movies.
You know how to work this?
Oh, we can discuss you on the message board.
Go ahead. I was a pig wrangler that day. Well, you know what the problem was? I'll tell you what the problem was with that thing. I said, let's put the pigs in the field and then put the ball players wherever we land those pigs. And the director said no. Are you paying attention to me?
Yes,
I'm telling a big story
The
here.
director said no.
The director said no. I'll put the ball players out there and then you put the pigs where you... And geez, you know, they just didn't realize. Pigs are pigs. They're not going to sit and stay and things like that. Animal episodes, I did a lot of those jobs.
Yeah, it does say Pig Wrangler, 1992.
Yeah, I believe it. And it's that was for that movie, right?
Yep. The opposite sex and how to live with them. Was the
There you go. Well, that was down on Storrow Drive, and there was a very, very funny scene because one of the...
No exact mentions. We were looking to see if you came up under any other movie.
Oh, well, I did Goodwill Hunting. I did Witches of Eastwick. I did...
You did Witches of Eastwick?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I ended up playing Cookaberry Clits on the Old Gum Tree. You know that thing?
Yeah.
I ended up doing that with Cher, and who was the other woman in it? Meryl.
Michelle Pfeiffer and Susan Sarandon.
Right. We all sat there. There were triplets in that movie. And so we each took a triplet, and we were going to try and do this and see who could do it the fastest or something like that. And so Susan and I were doing it sort of normally. So, but Cher, having the beat, she doubled her time, and of course she won.
Of course she did. That was unfair, though. She's
But you
used
sit,
to playing
you
fine.
sit around and doing nothing for hours and hours on end. And those triplets were really cute. The mother of those triplets said that she paid for their college education in 1 week
Wow.
working on that movie. And they were darling. And one of the kids had to wear, luckily they were identical. One of them had to be in a cast, her arm in a cast.
Mm-hmm.
So every day a different one got to wear the cast. You couldn't tell who was who. Go ahead.
Growing up, did you know you
Yeah, I wanted to work for the CNI. That's when my parents made me go make money instead. And they probably were right.
Well, you ended up with Service Dog Project, so
Yeah. Took a long time to get here, though.
but you got here.
Yep.
Is that your daughter, Carlene, with you?
Huh?
They're wondering if that's your daughter.
Who, me?
Nope. Nope.
No.
Janine was here yesterday. She gave a lecture on horse management yesterday.
Although she yells at me like my mother.
I yell at everybody. If they need to get yelled at, they get yelled at.
What's for dinner?
I've already
cream.
ice cream. I've already had it. I don't know what anybody else is going to eat, but I ate ice cream. I think there's pork in the icebox. Nobody's listening.
No.
You could chop up the pork and put it in spaghetti sauce or something. I don't know. I've really had it though with the ice cream. I had a big bowl of ice
Do you
cream.
want dinner?
Huh?
Do you want dinner? Would you like dinner?
That's well said, I think.
Fry an egg or something.
I had shrimp salad for breakfast. And then I had a sandwich that Steve had in his back pocket. It was kind of squished. It was kind of a flat sandwich. I ate that for lunch. Are you cooking today?
No! I had a hard time finding anything to cook last night.
There's pork in there. There's a roast pork. That would be still good because we had that just recently. Like
Oh, in that pan? You mean it's
Yeah.
already been cooked?
it's already cooked. You can slice it up and put it in something.
Oh,
Throw it together.
put it in something.
I've had it. I mean, I don't really want it anymore. So, I mean,
Oh.
Where's Pam when you need her? She creates out of that.
Pam.
Creates out of that fridge.
I'll call.
If you open a can of beans and throw that pork in it, you got it.
Pork and beans.
Right.
Oh, I love pork and beans. Hot dogs, beans, and brown bread.
I don't know.
Every Saturday night at my house growing up.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Cornbread, maybe, but not brown bread.
I'll send
Yeah.
Pam in.
Pam,
Uh-oh, don't, hurry, leave.
what kind of cook are you?
Dinner.
Nashville's here.
Hey, I brought the peanut clusters. That's dinner.
There you go.
There you go. Let me go get us some. Did you empty your bag?
I've had ice cream already, but I'm just trying to figure out what everybody else is going to eat.
I think we're going out. Where is something?
Where are you going?
I'm not sure. You want to go with us?
No, I'm going to bed.
I think you should take us to the country club.
Tonight? What's tonight? No, tonight.
Looking like this.
You can't go in blue jeans. That's out. So.
Oh, well, then I can't go. I didn't bring anything else unless I go.
What would you like? We'll go get you something and bring it back.
Well, no, I mean, if you're going out, if you went, you could bring it and have it in the icebox. I could pick on it at midnight, but I was asleep on my desk.
I'll tell you what I'd like.
What do you like?
I'd like to go back over there to Jack's,
Oh, really?
Boxford's.
The Baxford store. I don't know whether they're open. I don't know what time they close.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're sort of a breakfast lunch place.
Okay. Well, they might not be. Oh,
They
me
were
and
good.
Carly went for lunch last year.
They look very good.
Man, that was good. I had some kind of sandwich. I hadn't forgot about that sandwich. I want another one this year.
Well, there you go.
Well, now, when my granddaughters were here, we went to this little, it's an old house, and it's,
Hard House.
Oh, Hard House.
Oh,
They have
that
good.
is
breakfast
so
and,
good.
is that the name of it?
No,
It's
1640.
white.
Keep going.
It's white, and I remember we went down the road, we made a right, and it was down there on the right. But I don't know what road it was.
I know exactly where you are.
And it has good breakfast, and
And next door, there's an ice cream stand.
I think there was an ice cream.
See, how about that?
So where was she?
She went up Route 1, and she turned right onto 133, and she went down to the end, ended up on 1A, and she turned right on 1A, and there was a big white house that had wonderful breakfast,
Yes,
and they are very good.
it's pretty big inside,
Do
too.
they have
It's,
dinner?
it's right in the corner there. I don't know what the name of it is.
Pancake House?
Could be.
The Pancake House. It's
Is that
white.
what it's called?
And it looks like a house.
Yeah, and right next door is White's ice cream.
They have stuff growing. No, you didn't open this.
We didn't open anything out of it. We didn't know we were supposed to.
Yes, this was from Elkhorn.
Oh, I thought you were kidding us.
I thought it was your luggage.
Well, it is a piece of luggage. There you go.
What is this?
Open it up.
You have to open it up.
We're still on.
Oh, I didn't know we're still on.
Oh yeah, you've been
There
discussing.
you go.
I thought we was off.
Bad stories.
I don't even know what time it is.
What on earth?
Laura again, and then wave.
Now we gotta open this great big bag? What? Oh, we got it? We're up, right?
Well, you don't need your letter opener for it.
No.
Which part? This part.
Let's see.
What on earth?
Oh, it's just
It's a dead body.
It's just stuff.
Oh my word. Supplies.
And Carlene, Mama made these.
Oh, man. Oh,
Not bad.
Can I show you?
oh.
Victory.
There's my kid right now. She's the oldest of the three.
She's the oldest of
These
us.
two are the sisters, yeah. And it's her prom.
What's that?
She's beautiful.
They were here, remember?
Beautiful. Yes, they
I
were.
assume if it was bad, they would have called you.
My phone's almost dead.
Yeah, I had to put mine on hold. Yeah.
You carried all that? Wow.
Yep.
On Tums?
She's a wild woman.
And some polysporin.
What's that for?
Instead of neosporin,
Oh,
a dermatologist told me once that poly is so much better than
They
neosporin.
always give polysporin.
Yeah. So I just brought some.
Did it look like that?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the pancake. Yeah.
See, I know what you
How
did.
far is that?
But that's breakfast and
Can you
lunch.
see it's it's not a different
It's usually not.
It does have worm in it.
All right, so
Out of the
just
white
leave-
puppy again?
It was May this time.
Megan, tell Megan, if they're squatting real worms since the time they got worm, we knew that.
Yeah. All right, so you don't need
It's not unusual at all,
Okay.
no.
Hey, if
I
it's
don't-
a
it's a piece of
tapeworm,
spaghetti,
I can
right?
use one for a little bit.
Well, it's thicker. It's thicker than spaghetti. It
So
doesn't.
show me.
More candy.
We're now going to have a
For
lesson in worms.
Sicko.
Worms.
Worms. Well-
all puppies have worms.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
we were supposed to worm
Yeah.
them earlier, and they
Yeah.
began to kind of get sick a little bit, and we didn't.
But it is good.
You know, and stuff like that. And Megan was going to worm them yesterday, and it's been busy
It's
around
just
here,
been
so
a-
she
it's
didn't.
been
So
a-
she's about 3 days over. So
Very
now they're beginning to
unusual.
have worms out, and they're alive when they come out.
Okay. Yeah. It's just time. That'll make them feel lots better once you get them wormed, I'm sure.
We'll get them wormed tomorrow.
Okay, where you want these? I gotta put my luggage back in the car.
They're wondering where Pam grew up, but I don't think she's in
She
a
didn't
house
grow
right
up
now.
yet. Nowhere yet.
She hasn't grown up yet.
She's not from here. Isn't she Texas or something?
Is that okay? Is that lock supposed to be there? I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I just
well,
saw it.
probably. Yeah, I just leave it in there, I guess.
Okay.
I'm surprised it's even in
I don't know
there.
what it is.
Show the expert. That's not a worm.
What is that?
It's a piece of mucus.
You think?
Sure.
Let me see. Hmm.
It's a piece of mucus, but that didn't come out of the white puppy, huh?
No, that came out of May.
Well, this white fuzzy, was the whole stool fuzzy, like light that color?
It's that color and it's very runny. It's water. Very watery.
It's a very peculiar color to have stool. The white puppy had that color with a worm in it. Huh. Okay, well, I'll tell George.
There you go.
But that's not a
Okay.
worm. A worm is like a
Here's
piece of
something-
vermicelli.
I have.
Well, I knew that part.
Yes?
When Clark threw up, there was little pieces of that colored goo.
There was very white stuff in it too.
Yeah.
Looked like rice.
And he threw up again at 5:30, and it was more mucusy, watery.
That was throwing up mucusy watery? And that's Clark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So write it down on the,
Yeah, I will. I just
Did you happen to save it?
no.
Okay.
Stuff.
I'll let George know.
The good news is that Merle and Vivi.
I can't hear when she turns her head.
Merle and Vivi and Clark have all been drinking,
Oh, good.
so that's the good news.
Yes, we don't have to do them then. We don't have to fill them up. Okay.
Well, that just happened. Is that CP from the south?
How could they tell?
Real,
How could they?
y'all think so?
She's from Tennessee.
Nashville.
Well, she just moved to Franklin, Tennessee.
These for us.
One for them and one for me.
One
them.
for them, one for me.
All right.
Are you leaving?
Yes, well, I'll be back, unfortunately for you.
Well, if you go to any place interesting, you could bring back a dinner and just put it in there, and I'll just eat it for breakfast and
Well,
things.
what would you like?
Oh, anything. I'm just, meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes. I have no idea where we'll end up because that's the only thing I know is you go down this road and you make a right, and then you can have.
Well,
that one
okay.
to the left.
Okay,
I don't know what the road is.
there's a diner up there. You want to go to the diner?
Ogwon?
Yeah,
Yeah, we went to that already. I know where that is. I can get to that.
yeah. Well, that's where you turn right and right to go to that pancake
Yes.
place.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
You can go up. You can go straight through that intersection. There's Spuds up there.
Mhm.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not bad.
It
I
is.
can give you the names of a couple of places after mail call if you'd like.
Okay. All right.
Where?
It's gonna be a secret.
Where could you give her?
Well,
McDonald's and
no. Place in Beverly,
Where?
where Stop and Shop is.
What is the name of it?
Not Your Average Joe's, stuff like that.
Yeah, no, sure, that'd be all right.
Oh, North Beverly, yeah, not your
Yep.
average Joe's. They're kind of good.
where is Home Depot?
Bertucci's is out
That
right
is
there.
Liberty Tree Mall, and they have.
Oh,
Liberty
God.
Tree Mall is not.
No,
Yeah.
why do you want to go to Home Depot?
I need to get a light bulb.
Did you try the refrigerator over here?
I can't be under, I'll see what, my skin, I can't be under the, squiggly lights, cause they give off the same rays as the sun. And-
Really?
Yeah, yeah, they do.
Nobody told me that.
And they're already seeing an increase in melanoma from all those,
I've already had two.
yeah.
So the swirly lights, we have lights other than the
The energy
swirly.
savers there.
Oh, really?
The fluorescent.
I didn't think that was the reason they had.
Yeah, they're like LED.
I didn't think that was the reason they had increase in melanoma. I thought it was everybody out in the sun.
Well, that's what they're blaming it on.
Is it-
Vitamin D.
You'll see a lot of.
Vitamin
you'll see
D, that's
more
why.
melanoma. And they
We might
knew
have a
this
regular
back in the
bulb in there.
70s. They knew that to stay out of them. But
I have not heard that, and I have been to every dermatologist all over the world, and I have trouble. I'd have to.
I have lupus of the skin, and it's it was brought on from the sun.
But not these fluorescent light bulbs. Really?
Look at you research it.
I'm going to look it up, believe me.
Well, if you do go down to the one by
Like
Liberty
Tubing?
Tree, there's a 99 Buffalo
No.
Wild Wings.
That's
Rio
not going
Bar-
to fit.
There's a ton of restaurants right there.
Okay. I could just put that in my GPS.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back.
These?
Well, these.
Yeah, that'd work.
Oh.
Okay. Put those in the overflow room?
All right, thanks.
All right. If you want me back tomorrow, I'm going home.
They.
I never heard it. I've had melanoma removed too.
One.
4.
Four malignant melanomas?
2 were, yes. 2 the margins. 2 were positive, but the margins were clear.
That's what I had too. I had two at the same time. And I don't know. I went in to have this one out, and I said to the plastic surgeon, I just don't like the look of that freckle. And it was just a tiny little black freckle.
Mm.
And she looked at it and she said, well, I'll cut it off anyway because, whatever. So she cut it off and she called me up the next day. She said, I don't believe this. But they both were positive.
Yeah.
In situ, though.
I've had like 10 removed,
Oh, I've had
but 3 were positive and 1 was questionable. So
I've had umpteen thousand. I mean, all the different kinds of, but only the two were malignant melanomas. Those are the bad ones. The rest of them are just doing normal. And when you're a redhead, you sit in the sun. I was a lifeguard when I was a kid. I used to sit in the sun. I used to put tape, my boyfriend's initials, in tape on my, and then smear with baby oil so you'd really burn, and then you peel that off, and you had his initials.
Oh yeah,
on
we
the
used
side.
to, even when I was a kid, it was baby oil at the beach.
Baby with iodine in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was basically, what was that stuff, Bain de Soleil, which was basically baby oil with iodine in it so you would tan faster. Oh yeah.
Whenever anybody says they have been hiding it on you, I'm always wondering, who's they? You know? I'll tell you who I'm very pleased with on television in the last couple of days is that young woman who is in Baltimore. She's the district attorney.
Oh, yes.
Boy, is she straightforward and she's on the ball. And she's from Boston, I'm told. Bright lady. Right, hit it on the nail. Yep. They're going to do a good job, I think.
I'm still waiting because they just voted in a woman attorney general, too. Or surgeon general. Surgeon general.
Surgeon General.
Yeah.
This accident down there in Baltimore, I can see how he broke his neck and things, because somewhere along the line, somebody said they put him in that, they had his hands tied and his legs tied, and they laid him down on the floor with his head forward. Now, you know, have an emergency stop, he's going to slide forward and break his neck. But he had a broken leg, too. That I don't understand. I can understand the broken neck, and I can see that that could have been an accident. But the broken leg, that's what's got to stop me. I can't figure that one out. And he should have been he should have been in a seatbelt, period.
Well, yeah.
But why he ended up on the floor on his stomach with his head toward the front, I don't know. It goes back to that statement I made about shipping horses. You always, if you have a horse trailer with four, their heads are toward the middle, you always pack your expensive horses with their rear end toward the truck, because you cannot accelerate with the speed with which you can decelerate.
Well, there you go. So they're not going to fall out the back, but if you stop short, they're going to hit the front.
You cannot stop. You cannot accelerate 0 to 60 at the speed with which you can 60 to 0. Yeah. 60 to 0, bang. That's it. You stop.
Yeah, it's hard to know, too, because, there's so many crazy stories of, people who had fractures didn't know it, and then you add trauma to it, and that would sever the cord. So, I think there's...
Well, the cord severing, that has to have been in his neck.
Had to have been in his neck, and it had to be pretty severe to sever the cord.
Well, if they had an emergency stop and he slid forward and hit his head, and had his head crooked when he hit,
That would do it.
That would do it.
Yeah.
I can understand that one.
Yeah.
I can't understand how the leg got broken.
No. I don't know.
But he never should have been lying on his belly on the floor. He should have been tied into a seat. Although when they dragged him over to put him in the thing to begin with, it did look like he was paralyzed a bit. He certainly wasn't walking very well.
I thought that. But then when they got him up, it almost looked like he stood on the bumper, and I wasn't sure. It looked like when they were dragging him, he wasn't. But
His legs weren't working right.
Yeah, they weren't working right.
The two cops took down a guy that was running around Baltimore or whatever for no particular reason, really. We don't know all the details, but they said he had a switchblade knife, which he did not have, according to the Attorney General, or whatever she is. And they packed him off in the ambulance, and he said he needed a respirator to breathe, and they didn't give it to him. And they didn't strap him in the back of the paddy wagon, what do they call it, where they haul people around. They didn't tie him in. And by the time he got to the police station, he was dead. So now the whole bunch of all those cops are up for murder. I kind of glossed over a lot of it there, but.
And I think they glossed over a lot of details too. But the fact that they're charging them, there's details we don't know.
Oh, sure.
So
we don't know much of anything, but.
But like you said, that woman seems very sharp. So.
Yeah, she is bright, lady.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
What are you taking out with you?
It was like the remnants.
Okay.
I'll be back Monday afternoon.
You wanted a big red
that's fine.
Thank
Jen
Thank
knows
you.
that, yeah.
I should check and see. I'm supposed to be on the Monday
Fine,
puppy watch.
sure, whatever.
Yep, she's got me down, so.
Huh?
She's got me down, Pam. That's
Okay,
with me.
who's with
So,
them right now?
so I'll see you then.
Okay, who's in there now?
Claire.
Oh,
Claire.
Claire.
She's
Okay,
replacing the trash bag.
okay, okay, we'll see you then.
All right, the Dutchies are having a blast down in the barn tonight. They were playing
They're
so
not
hard.
all in the same bin,
No,
are
no,
they?
they're two,
Two
and
and
two.
two.
So they were,
They could be four together as long as somebody's with them.
yeah. They were like adolescents. They were having a real good time. So I yelled at them a couple of times and finally went in and bellowed in German, and they stopped.
Okay, whatever.
Crazy little dogs. So
They were fence fighting today, so they put a riot between them.
Oh,
So-
good.
Two, a riot, and two.
yeah,
So they
Originally-
can't fence fight all night.
Originally, they were separated with two, a riot, two, and then after feeding, it was 2 and 2, and I was like, oops.
Did you
So
moved
then
them
we
though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they're separated now.
yeah. And she's back in between them again. The buffer zone.
Okay. Well, I think we ought to waddle that lady out tomorrow somehow.
Yeah, you just gotta decide where you want her.
I know. I gotta glue her dress together tonight.
There you go. That'll give you something to do at 2 a.m.
Certainly will.
So
Certainly
thank you
will.
for the lessons today, and
Yeah, no problem.
now I know how to put dinners together. I
Good.
had so many firsts today, Carlene. It was amazing. So
You gotta be careful. You learn too much around here. You just get to do it. But it's going.
It's going.
It's going. That's right.
well, I think the crew did a great job today.
The crew is terrific
Yeah.
around here.
Everybody was just
We
really
have a fantastic
going, so.
crew.
Anyway, all right. Well, good night.
Good night,
Remember
all.
people wherever you are,
Yeah. Okay.
and
We'll see you Monday.
who's down in my car. I'll see you Monday afternoon.
Yep.
And hopefully everyone will be healthy by then.
Everybody be fine.
Knock on wood.
Okay. Am I turning this off now?
Oh, that's still on. Hello. Sorry. Didn't know they were still on.
Yeah, I'm turning it off now.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.